Hey y'all. So, I haven't posted an episode in a while. It's time. I decided I'll be unbraiding my hair today. So, we're going to unbraid hair. We're going to chat. And it took me a while to make a new episode because I honestly I couldn't find my mind. And I really didn't even know what I wanted to talk about. But I think I figured it out now. I hope a lot of y'all can relate. And let's go. Let's do it. Y'all know I've never been a fake bitch. I don't plan on starting now. I am struggling. I'm going through a lot in my personal life and my family. But ultimately, a lot of shit just be outside your control. The understanding and the knowledge that shit is outside your control. Some shit you can change, some shit you can't change. Some opinions, you know what I'm saying, you can change, some you can't. Some people you can, motivate and persuade, some you just can't. Everything not gonna go your way all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna always be in your favor. It's not gonna always be to your benefit. Understanding that life happens. Sometimes you have this vision and this plan for how shit gonna come together, and it just don't. Understanding that the road to hell is paved with good intentions. And I only say that to mean, like, not saying that you shouldn't do good deeds, not saying, that you shouldn't try to set, positive thoughts and, this, that, and third. But in reality, just because you walked into a situation with good intentions doesn't mean that good intentions is what will, like, good things is what will come out of that. There's all different factors when you walk into a scenario. And I don't care what the scenario is. A business deal, you know what I'm saying? An altercation, shit, even a conversation where you're just trying to give your 2 cents. Good intentions might not always play out with good results. So, knowing all of that, knowing that I'm 35 years old, that's my real age, knowing that I've almost lost my life multiple times, knowing that I used to be only motivated by money. That was it. And if that makes me sound like a bad person, I don't know what to tell you. When you come from nothing, money is the only thing you could think about because you know that money makes your way in life. Like, people respect you, people acknowledge you, you know what I'm saying? But not having the understanding that money is not everything. Money is a tool. Money is helpful. Money will, if that's what you need in the situation, money can make shit easier. But it's not everything. You know what I'm saying? Love, happiness, respect, loyalty. That's the shit that really, you know what I'm saying, that counts, that you can't get back. You know what I'm saying? I do believe pride is important, but pride is also the devil. You know what I'm saying? Your pride will get in your own way 100,000 times. And, you know, understanding who I am, understanding my flaws, understanding my strengths and my weaknesses also means that I understand I'm not for everybody. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I don't think the way everybody think. I don't move the way everybody move. Like, but it's also why I don't I don't entertain a lot of people. Like, I conversate with people. Now, don't get it fucked up. I don't know if it's because I'm from the South, or maybe I'm just friendly in that way, and I'll speak to you. Hey, how you doing? We might even have a conversation, but that's it. Like, I don't want to kick it with you. I don't want to hang out. I don't want to come to your place. I don't want to go to your, like, I don't want you to come to mine. Like, I tend to limit the amount of interactions I have with people on that, like, type of level. Like, I speak to a lot of people, but I think that's most because I just talk too fucking much. And like I said, I'm from the South. So, you acknowledge another human being. Like, I do like to acknowledge other human beings. Even if I don't know you and we're not cool. Like, hey, how are you? Because you're a person. Like, hello. But beyond that, I don't know, because truthfully, and anybody I let get close to me hurt me the worst. Anybody. If I let you get in too close, if I told you all my secrets, if I allowed you to see my weaknesses, every time you someone have fouled me out in that way because of something I allowed them to see or know about me. And since I know that in my heart, I'm not going to be the type of person that has to guard myself around like what I'm allowed to say around you. Before I do that, I'd rather not be around nobody, because it's my instinct. If I spend time with you, if I engage with you, you're gonna tell me things about you. I'm gonna tell you things about me. That's why we are mixing energies. And if it's not a safe place because you're a flawed individual and you're gonna take what I say and twist it and manipulate it, or you're gonna take what I tell you and use it against me, that's not an indication I shouldn't tell you my business. That's an indication I should not entertain you. That's an indication I should not have you around me. If I can't tell you the things about me without it's gonna be used against me or manipulated and like told to somebody, like that's just proof you flawed. It's not proof I'm flawed for telling you. I don't have to keep a secret if I don't want to. Nothing about me feels like I should not tell nobody who I am or how I think if we're interacting in that way. If you ask me something, I'm gonna respond. If I ask you something, you know what I'm saying, you respond. Type shit. If we around each other and we mixing like that, if not, I get it. Like, we don't talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not in your face, you're not in mine. Like, I'm not hounding nobody to talk to me or interact with me. But, like, if that's what we doing, and I mean on any level, for someone that I meet in a family environment, someone that I meet in, like, a coworker environment, like, it don't matter to me. That I find my strength in my truth. For so many years, I endured really, really bad things. Really, really bad things in my home life. Really, really bad things in like an abusive relationship. And I thought if you tell people what's going on, they'll only use it against you. It'll only be bad. And I suffered. I lost myself mentally and internally into bad thoughts, to reckless decision making, because I was suffering in silence. I found my strength. I found my way to overcome. I found my way to push through because I talked. Because I finally opened my motherfucking mouth and started saying, like, this what happened. This what's going on. This where I'm struggling. And guess what I found out? When I opened my motherfucking mouth, it was someone else struggling. It was someone else going through something similar, or a sister, cousin, auntie, brother had already been through it. And they was able to give me guidance. They was able to give me advice. They was able to give me help, support, words of affirmation to help me find my own footing. Not saying their opinion or whatever they did changed or shifted me, but it allowed me to understand that I wasn't alone, that I didn't have to be ashamed, and that there are people out there who have been through something similar or who want to help someone who is going through something, but they don't know if you don't tell them. A closed mouth don't get fed. And because I suffered in silence, I refuse to be silent. Now, that's just my truth. It's why someone that got off drugs will tell you, oh, I'm sober and I've been sober this many days. It's something they're proud of. I survived things that I thought was going to kill me. Things that almost did kill me. And I didn't survive because I shut the fuck up and stayed silent. Staying silent made shit worse. Keeping my secrets and thinking I had to protect my image or keep other people out my business, or, I need to be private about it. Guess what? I suffered in that shit. I couldn't see no way out in that shit. I thought I should myself in that shit. I felt like life wasn't worth living in that shit because I could not figure out what I should be doing. I could not figure out why it was happening to me. I could not figure out what my next step was to get myself. Like I just was suffering. But in speaking my truth, I found help. I found support. I found a way out. I found a way to overcome. I found love and I found my strength. So I'm not going to be quiet now. I'm never going to do that. I'm not going to run and hide in the shadows. First of all, even if you turn off all the lights, you still be able to see me. God made me a light bright. That's just what it is. Even when I try not to draw attention, I could go out looking my most terrible. Most terrible. Hair fucked up, clothes fucked up. I could smell bad, everything. If I go out in public, even if I don't speak to nobody, like I just keep my head, someone's going to speak to me. Someone's going to say something to me. And because I'm not a rude motherfucker, like I am a bitch, but I'm not rude. If you speak to me, and hello, I'm going to acknowledge you back. Like, I don't care if you, is there milk over there? I'm not just going to keep walking like I can hear you. Oh yeah, there's milk right here. Like, I'm going to respond. So someone's going to speak to me. And I'm going to respond to them. Someone's going to see me even when I don't want to be seen. Someone's going to interact with me even when I don't want to be bothered. If I got to go outside for anything, I'm going to be bothered. And because I have so many children, if I'm at home, I'm going to be fucking bothered. Like, I'm so used to it. But I also, like I said, I found the strength in that because if there is somebody there, you're not in the field alone. You're not in the darkness alone. Like, and because I do go outside and I understand that people are going to interact with me, when I got to go to the grocery store, when I got to go buy cigars, like whatever, it don't matter. Like, they gonna say something to me. So then I learned, okay, that shit probably is part of my natural ability. I don't know if I have a natural ability that draws people to me or make people want to speak to me. I don't know. And I don't know how that shit's supposed to serve me no purpose. I know it's helped me in my customer service. I know it's helped me in selling things. Like, yeah, nigga, that's why they always want a pretty real estate agent or a pretty bitch behind the counter, because sales. Even women like shopping with pretty bitches. I mean, my beauty didn't ever make me a model. I tried. They said I had too much of an accent to be commercial. And my face was too fat for runway. So, cool. So my pretty didn't make me a model or no shit like that. But I do have the ability to have a conversation with anybody from any walk of life. I don't care where you from, what you doing. We can have a conversation. And it might not be like a deep conversation about, fundamental things that, your religion. No, it might not be nothing. But just we can have an actual conversation where you feel like you had a real human interaction with somebody who actually genuinely was listening to you and interacting back with you. And sometimes when someone's having their worst day, when they just feel like giving up, that interaction, that smile, that's my sunshine. And it helped people. And I don't know why. And I don't know why sometimes when I didn't want to be bothered and people spoke to me, it helped me. And I don't know why that shit is neither. But that's just a fact. I don't know. But I figure if it's in me and I'm supposed to give it out, then maybe I should. That's why I do the fucking podcast. Everybody told me write a book. You should write a book. Then podcasts started popping. Then everybody said you should try being a podcaster. You should just come on and have real conversations with people. People will really fuck with you because you a real one and you say real shit. That's it. That's it. If it never pop, if it never make no money, okay. I tried to spread my sunshine. That's it. That's it. I'm certain a large majority of people who come here just like the way I look. That's fine. But I hope you stay for the conversation. I hope maybe you felt like you learned something or you could understand some shit or you could respect some shit. Maybe you could change some shit. I don't know. I'm just trying. I'm just trying to be better today than I was yesterday. I'm trying to use the shit that I already know, that I already been through to try some new shit, to be in a different position. I don't know. I don't always get it right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna sit up here and tell nobody they should walk the path that I walked or live the life that I lived. I can't tell nobody that. I can only tell you what I already did. I can tell you I learned from my mistakes and I learned from my successes. And I think both the lessons is valuable. The ones I learned from when I won and I felt like I did it, and the lessons that I learned from when I failed, when I didn't succeed. That's it. I haven't always made the right choices, and I probably still will not. I still will make 1,000, 100,000 more mistakes. I'll probably misspeak. I'll probably go left when I should have went right. I'll probably start something and get frustrated and have to start all the way over. Like, I never ever expect to be perfect. I only expect to try my best to do whatever it is that I should be doing, to walk in my purpose, to live in my truth, to benefit my children, to love them and grow them, to be a better woman. Honestly, I wanted to be a better wife and a better partner, but I also understand that the partner that you have has to want you as you are right then. Like, take when like two kind of overweight people get together and then they go on a weight loss journey together. If you dig what I'm saying, like, they got together and was happy and in love big. And then they did this thing together. And then they're even more happy and in love because they did that growing together. So, like, yes, I definitely would like to be a better partner and wife. But I also feel like first, I have to be accepted as is, flawed as is right now. If you expect me to grow to be a better whatever with you, then I gotta feel like I was accepted as is first. Because telling me that you want me but you need me to change, then you don't really want me. You want a version of me. You want someone that I might not ever be able to be. Maybe if you loved me right and held me down in the way that you should, that I could change and transform into that butterfly and be that person. I can't make that promise because I am who I am right now. And life made me this way. And the lessons I learned made me this way. And maybe they're not all right. I was violent for a very long time in my life. The whole reason I'm in the position I'm in now and I'm trying to chill now is because I already made that mistake. I was already out here living reckless and thought I was Billy the Kid, that I was untouchable. I already lived that life where I thought it was all about money and that money was so important. Money was the motivation for everything. If it didn't make dollars, it didn't make sense. I'm not even entertaining no conversations that's not about money. If it ain't about a check, nigga, I'm not listening ever. I already lived that life. That shit did not get me the stuff that really meant nothing to me. The Wild Bill time in my life didn't get me when I was out here over aggressive motherfuckers. It didn't get me the shit that really like filled me up. When I was out here running up a bag, chasing a bag, only entertaining shit that's about a bag. That shit didn't fill me up. It was nice. I had nice stuff. When I was over aggressive motherfuckers, it was nice. Motherfuckers was scared. But it didn't do for me what I thought it would do. But when I started tapping into the energy that gave me love and happiness and joy and things that filled me up and made me feel whole and valuable, and it wasn't material shit. It was love, nigga. It was the time. It was the memories. It was like, I had to learn it. I had to be able to see it. So I had to make the mistake to be able to understand and appreciate it. But that's also why I'm like, I'm not interested in nothing that's not going to be filling to me in that way. All that shit sound good. It all sounds great, Leah. Let's take 100 trips. Let's buy all the luxury cars and nice material. Like, let's do all of that. But if it come at the cost of the love and the time and the memories and the affection that I'm really gonna need to make me full, it ain't worth it to me. It's not. I rather not take all the trips, not have all the luxury items. I rather have some low key shit and do some low key shit, but have the time, have the memories, have all the affection that I want. Cause who's to say I'll be here tomorrow for to get that kiss? Who's to say I'll be here tomorrow for you to tell me that you love me? Who's to say? Tomorrow ain't promised to nobody. I can hope. I can hope to be here. But man, I want to focus on the shit that's really going to build me up and fill me up. My memory, with the mark I leave on this world, it won't be none of the shit I bought. It won't be none of the mistakes I made. It'll be the love that I love. It'll be the sunshine that I shined on people. It'll be that I showed people that I was solid, that I was honest, that I was real. That's the mark. It won't be that I got out here and proved that I could make so much money to make other motherfuckers sick. So what? It's lots of rich motherfuckers. It's lots of corny motherfuckers with a bag. Like, that's the truth. Money don't make you. And if it do make you, then you ain't made a shit. I'm going to just tell you the truth. Because the money is the only motivation. That means you probably ain't got no loyalty in you. Because you only loyal to that dollar. So you'll grind out your own people for that dollar. See, I wouldn't do that. I'm not built that way. You know what I'm saying? About my respect, about your respect, that money not going to make no difference to me. None. At all. Like, but that's just how I'm a real gangster for real. Some shit just matters more than other. Yes, money is nice. Money does a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? It do. It's fun. It's fun to blow a bag. It's fun to go shopping and, ooh, I want to buy it. I want to have it. Oh, let's go here. Let's do that. But it's not the shit that really matters. Cause if you really about your bread, you're going to always find your way to a bag. It's not going to be that hard. The only motherfuckers that struggle to make a bag is the ones that never really was about a bag ever. Because when you acquire skills over time, making money is easy. That's it. Yeah, sometimes you might got to adapt your hustle. Sometimes you might got to tweak this and tweak that. But it's easy. It's a million ways to skin a cat. It's a million ways to get a bag. It ain't always got to be the same way. And as people that are growing and changing all the time, we supposed to change and grow all the time. Like, I used to be a stripper. I'm not a stripper no more. Like, I don't be in a strip club. I ain't been in a strip club in years. Yeah, nigga, I started making income from home. Just being fine at home. Instead of having to go to the strip club. No, I'm being fine at home. Shit. And even that, like pushing that into a fantasy house cleaning service. You know what I'm saying? Like, just finding different avenues to do the exact same thing, just differently. More efficiently. For a better bag. Like, that's just the truth. You ain't gotta like it for it to be the truth. And it's crazy to me because the honest truth is like, I come from nothing. So I can't ever go back to that. I made a promise to myself. I made a promise to my children. Like, we not gonna go backwards. And anytime we fallen down, when we gotten the fuck back up, like, nigga, we did better. We did better than we was before. So I'm not gonna take no step backwards. I'm not finna act like I'm a rookie out here or I'm an amateur and I don't know. Like, fuck that, nigga. We learn things over time. We know how to maneuver ourselves. We know what it's gonna take. We know how much it's gonna cost to live and take care of this many motherfucking people. We know the things that we like. Like, yeah, I'm not tripping. I don't need to have no luxury lifestyle, but I'm gonna get these nails done. These girls gonna want their hair done. We're gonna want to eat snacks and drink coffee. Like, this what it costs for all these hair products, with all these motherfuckers with all this hair. It's how much it costs for all the cleaning products. Like, it ain't got to be luxury, but nigga, this is what it's gonna cost. And I know that. And I also know that, like, some stuff I'm just not gonna not do. Like, I'm gonna smoke weed. I'm gonna smoke. If I don't smoke, my anxiety finna be out of control. I ain't gonna have no control over it. And this just crazy town here. And all the little medicine they put you on, Jesus, it don't help. It don't help. It either put you in a motherfucking coma where you don't feel nothing, you can't think about nothing, or it don't do nothing. Weed to be chilling me out. Telling my mind that it ain't that bad. All that shit we worried about, it ain't that bad. Kind of like forehead kisses. I start overthinking and you kiss me in the middle of the forehead, I just be like, maybe we shouldn't be concerned. Maybe that's because I'm a girl. But, yeah, I don't know. I feel like the understanding of who I am, the understanding of what I need out of life to be happy or to be full, the understanding of my strength and my weaknesses, the understanding of, like, where I'm trying to go in my life and what I'm trying to see and do, who I'm trying to be. Like, although my vision might not be like, I can't see the full picture, but I have a good outline. I know what it is I'm trying to do. I know where I'm trying to be. I know who I'm trying to be. You know what I'm saying? I know how I'm trying to maneuver myself. I know what I'm trying to do for my children. I know what I'm trying to do for myself. I know what I was trying to do for my husband and my marriage. Like, and if that ain't good enough, or it's not what somebody thinks it should be, or that's not meeting expectation, I can only say I respect that. Because, like, respectfully, I'm just happy to still be here for real. Like, I'm still happy to just still be living life and have life in my lungs. I'm still happy that I watched so many people I thought was going to make it that didn't make it. Like, I'm happy to still have life. All the reckless choices I made, all the predicaments I put myself in, I'm happy that I made it out. Like, and I am trying to do better, and I will continue to try to grow and change and be better. And I have succeeded up to this point. I'm not the same bitch I was last year. I'm not the same bitch I was 5 years ago, 10 years ago. I'm just not. I'm standing better in my truth, more in my power, more in my understanding, more clearer to push toward my purpose, more efficiently able to get things done. Like, I'm just not. I'm not the same person. Like, at my core, my character, my value system, I'm always going to be the same. It's FIFA, bitch. What's up? It's Elisa. You know me. Mrs. Benders. I don't know how long I'll be the Mrs., but Mrs. Benders for now. Like, I don't know. I don't know who else I'm supposed to be, or whose vision or version of what they think I should be. I'm going to be honest. I don't really have it in me to try to match that, to be that. I am fully understanding that I can try harder. I can push. I can be better. But I also very much understand that at this stage in my life, I'm so okay with me. I need you to be okay with me. And if you're not, I respect that. Move around. Like, because I'm not advertising that you need to pick me. I'm not advertising that you need to agree with me. I'm not advertising that you need to get on board and think my way. I'm not doing that. I'm just telling you who I am, where I am. This is what I would like to do. This is what I'm trying to do. This is what I can do for you. This is what I could teach you. Teach me some shit. Like, this is where I'm at. I'm not trying to cap you. I'm not trying to be more than I am. I'm not trying to be less than I am. This is me. This is where I'm at. This is who I am. I'm perfectly imperfect. But I'm loyal. But I'm solid. But if I fuck with you, I'll fuck with you. The long way, the strong way. I'll slide for you. I'll ride for you. I'll grind with you. I'll work hard with you. If that's what you want, that's what you need. Now, I'm going to be honest. I'm probably not going to work hard every day. I'm a girl for real. I'm soft all over for real. I'm probably not going to work hard every day. But you need about 4 days straight of hard work from me. A week of hard work straight every single day. I got you. Now, next week, I need to rest. Come on now. But we can get back at it in another week if you need me to be labor intensive. I got it in me. I'm strong. I just don't want to do it every day. And shit, you should get to a point where you ain't got to do it every day. I mean, I know for men it's different. Like for men, y'all be liking to be strong and tough and sweat. I don't like to sweat, y'all. I'm a girl. I don't like to sweat. I don't want to break my nails. I can work hard, but also what's wrong? What's wrong with being? What's wrong if I've been so tough for so long in my life and I've always been a survivor and a scrapper and a fighter? What's wrong if I want to be soft? What's wrong if I want to be spoiled? I don't think that's the worst thing. I think even if I'm not entitled to it or I don't deserve it, a lot of people get a lot of shit in life they don't deserve. So if I don't deserve it, cool, but I feel like I do deserve it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I do deserve it. I feel like it ain't no crazy thing to ask for, and I'll spoil myself. Or, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not asking nobody to do it. You don't have to. But I'll spoil myself. I'll chill out and be low key and be quiet and be in the cut and just be doing what I need to do for me and mine. And I'll spoil myself. I'll do the things that's gonna put a smile on my face, and like I'll do it for myself. And it might not be, oh, I'm flying myself to Miami every other weekend, but who said I needed that? Like, the joys that's gonna make me happy is different shit. It's levels out here. I don't know. It is some bitches that's the only type shit gonna make them happy. But that's not what it's gonna take for me. We're gonna smoke a fat blunt, eat some food, and watch a good show. We're gonna laugh. We're gonna dance around a little bit, have a few shots. We're gonna sit out by the fire. We're gonna walk through the flowers. Like, I don't know. Nigga, that's where I'm at. I done had a lot. I done seen a lot. Is it a lot more I can do and would like to do? Sure. But I'm not pressed for that shit. The shit that I am pressed for is just like I said, the shit that's gonna fill me up. That's gonna make me feel away. That's gonna put me in a mind space where I don't have to be in survival mode, and I don't have to be pressed, and I don't have to be concerned that my safety is like all the shit I already been through. I ain't trying to do that shit. I'm trying to focus on things that are gonna fill me in a way that I have seen and learned over time are lasting, that they don't evaporate, right? Because like going shopping, you get that little thrill. Boom, it's exciting. It's this new thing, yay. But then that shit is gone. It's a thrill. But joy, happiness, those memories, they stay with you. Oh, remember that night we laughed all fucking night. Oh, remember when the kids was, nigga, that shit stay with you. It stay with you, and in your hard times, when I close my eyes, when I about drop my head, I think about that shit, and I be able to smile. I be able to find the strength. I be able to get the fuck up and do what I need to do on a hard day. So that's the shit that fill me up. So that's the shit I need to focus on. I got to make sure that I can hold this and this together to do what's necessary for my children, to do what's necessary for myself. I can't be of no help to nobody if this and this ain't right. So why am I focus on a bunch of shit that don't fill me up like that? I should focus on the shit that's gonna do that for me. That's only common sense. That's just me. And if I'm totally honest, the bitch from 10 years ago, the bitch from 15 years ago would have told you this bitch lame as hell. No, we not concerned about love and happiness. What we, Al Green? No, we not doing that. That's no. The who I am 10 or 15 years ago would have told you that shit's stupid. It's about some money. It's about this, that, and the third. It's about nice cars. It's about shopping in all the name brand stores. It's about stepping on these bitches' necks. It's about showing these niggas they can't play with you. It's about all, but that's not what it's about. I'm 35 years old. It's not about that for me no more. It's about, do you want to love me for real? Do you want to ride with me? Are you going to really stand in the field with me? Are we going to be on the same vision and like-minded, you know what I'm saying, to get shit done? Are we growing? Are we elevating? You know what I'm saying? Are we developing plans and then executing them properly? Like, that's the shit it's about for me now. You know what I'm saying? Are we setting our children up to be better than we was? You know what I'm saying? Are we taking the time to make sure that we are right mentally, spiritually, and physically? Are we taking the time to, you know what I'm saying, invest and pour into ourselves and our loved ones so that they can be their best self, we can be our best self. And then because for me, when everybody's around me is happy and they getting the shit they want to need, or they smiling, they full, I'm happy. So like, that's the type of shit I'm trying to be on. I don't see no other reason for me to be on anything else, because that shit don't fill me up. If I'm only concerned about some money, that shit ain't filling me up. If I'm only concerned about, you know what I'm saying, all the shit that I can get out here to do, because I need to be what? Because I'm this age and I should have this and I should have that. Says who? What I should have is peace of mind. What I should have is love. What I should have is dependability. What I should have is strength of character, vision, an ability to handle business. What I should have is knowledge, compassion. What I should have is lots of shit. All that other shit, what y'all sitting around comparing, what you should be doing is, man, y'all miserable. Y'all miserable. Y'all fighting for a vision of a dream with some shit that don't matter. Who you living that life for? What is that shit doing for you? You trying so hard to be this person, to put on this look, to put up, but what is that shit for? Because at the end of the day, when my kids is happy, when that man is happy, he's smiling, he chilling, I'm my most full. I'm so happy. Like, I don't know. My motivation just different now. The way I see shit and the way what I feel like is important to pour my energy to, it's just different now. And as much as I want to sit up here and say like, oh yeah, I want to run my own company and I want to be, you know what I'm saying, a millionaire. Yeah, if that shit happen like that, I'm cool with that. I don't mind putting in the work for the, you know what I'm saying, make a business pop. Let's see what's up. Shit, we run up a check. And is that going to be my number one focus? I'm so driven. I got to do that shit. No, not for me. And there's nothing wrong with y'all that are so motivated by your career. Like, I love that for you. I love that for you. I guess what? I grew up in the slums with no love. What's important to me, what I have realized through these years, through this struggle, being a sister of the struggle, nigga, what I have realized for me, what's important for me is the love. Nigga, is you gonna stand in the field with me? Is you gonna be loyal? Is you gonna ride with me? Is you gonna, you know what I'm saying, pick me right or wrong? You know what I'm saying, over all else. You know what I'm saying? Is you gonna let me be loyal to you and ride for you and pick you above? Like that's the shit that matters. Is we, like I said, is we gonna be on the same like-minded vision and plan? Is we gonna come together and execute some shit properly? You know what I'm saying? It, like, that is what matters to me. All that other shit, is cool, but it's just that it's just cool. I'm not waking up on a daily basis seeking that shit, but I do wake up seeking the love, you know what I'm saying, and attention from my children, from my husband. Like, that is what I'm seeking on a daily. Smoke a fat blunt, eat some good food. I'm seeking that shit on the regular. I'm seeking to be able to, you know what I'm saying, handle business, pay bills, you know what I'm saying, try to come together with some fun shit to do for the family or some new shit to try. Like, my motivation is different. I feel like everybody out here, social media got everybody out here trying to reach for the stars. They need to be doing this, they need to be doing that. For what? Y'all see me, I've been married for months. It's no ring on my finger. Does that mean I'm not married? No. It means that I understood at that time we was doing shit. We had shit in motion. Buying this piece of jewelry don't mean shit to me. It matters to me the promise that we making. Is we committing to each other, we choosing each other. Cool. I'm sure somewhere down the line you gonna buy me a fat ass rock. And you gonna be happy to see it on my hand. And I'm gonna be happy that you gave it to me. But that's not my focus. My focus is strengthening our foundation, building what we're trying to build, grow what we're trying to grow, be in motion, in the same direction, on the same path, on the same journey in life. To do this, to have this, to build this, that's what I'm trying to do. Pour into these children because they the next generation. Tap in with somebody that really want to be tapped in with you and lock it. Because I do believe in love. I do believe it's nothing more powerful than when somebody picks you and all your bullshit over all else. That shit is beautiful. That shit is fucking beautiful. It's hard. That shit is not easy to endure the same person every day and they bullshit. It's not fucking easy. But I still think it's a truly valuable thing. I think it's priceless. But you know what I'm saying? I also understand that my value system and what matters to me and my vision ain't everybody's. And I'm okay with that shit too. I'm okay with that. I'm so okay with me. Like, I'm okay with that. If your vision is not like mine and your priorities is not like mine, your value system is not like mine, okay. I can't make that shit for you. I could tell you why mine is, and you could tell me why yours is. But if we don't see no mutual, you know what I'm saying, middle ground, like, then I'm not here to convince you or persuade you. I'm just not. It don't even seem worth it to me because you probably haven't lived the life I live to understand why I'm saying what I'm saying. And I haven't lived your life to understand what you're saying. So what we want is different. What we see is different. Our perspective and perception is different. And that's okay. That don't mean I got to hate you. That don't mean no bad for you. That none of that. That just mean like we different. We different. We got different visions. We got different goals. What makes the world great is how different everybody is. So I'm cool with that. But I'm also okay with saying, like, that ain't me. I'm not doing that. That's not what I'm doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Life is about choices and how we choose to respond, how we choose to maneuver ourselves, how we choose to, who we choose to give our energy to. You know what I'm saying? Who we choose to conduct business with. What kind of business we choose to conduct. Like, life is nothing but choices. If you chose to wake up today and be upset and not do nothing to try to get yourself from being upset, you just stayed in that shit, that's a choice. Or you could have woke up upset and said, man, I'm going to do everything today to try to just push past this shit. That's a choice as well. And not every choice you're going to make going to be easy. Sometimes when you make the choice, you don't even know how it's going to work out. You don't even know if it's going to come together the way you hope, but you still made a choice. You still made a decision. And right or wrong, once you make it, you got to stand on the choices you make. You got to stand on the actions that you make. Like, and that's kind of where I'm at. I'm like, after all these years of living, all these mistakes, all these successes, I'm okay understanding the choices that I'm making. I'm okay understanding that once you make a choice, once you make a move, like no matter what the result is, it's just, you have to own your decision. That's part of being a grown up. You have to own it. You can't blame nobody else. You can't say, well, I couldn't do this. No. No, you can't. You as part of being a grown up, you have to be able to say, like, this was a choice I made. This was the result. Okay. Was this a win or was this a failure? You got to be able to have perspective to look back at your own self-reflection and decide, did you move in a way that best serves you, that best suited your goal, that best fit your need and what you was trying to accomplish? Did you make a mistake? Did you fumble? Did you skip a step? You know what I'm saying? Did you miss this unexpected expense? Like, you have to be able to self-evaluate. That's how you grow. But you still also have to accept that you made the choice. Nobody didn't make it for you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody didn't force you in that way. When you choose, you choose. Every day when you wake up, you're making a choice. You could turn today into shit, or you could turn today into something great. If that's what you want it to be, that's just a fact. And making it great don't mean that everything you did that day went the way you wanted it to go or the way you planned. It means that you set your mentality that today is going to be fucking good for me. And even when all the bad shit start happening, you still, it's a good day, nigga. Look what I did. I made Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I don't give a fuck. Like, nigga, I don't know what else to say. Like, that's just my perspective on it. And I'm okay. Like, I'm okay with me and the choices that I make. Even if I make the wrong ones, I'm okay with understanding that I made that choice, that I did that action, that where I ended up or what the result is, it's not on nobody else but me. I'm okay with that. Now, based on how shit turned out, I might do ask for forgiveness. I might do ask for a second opportunity. I might do have to reevaluate where I fucked up at so I don't do it again. All of that. All of that. But I still have to be okay with understanding that whether I made a choice that turned out great or I made a total choice that turned out to be bullshit, it still was a choice that I made. And also, what's going to determine who I am, my character, my values, it'll be how I make up. If the choice that I made was fucked up, how I make up will be part of who I am. Or how I choose to, to say fuck it. Whatever the fuck I did, bitch, deal with it. That'll be part of who I am too. Cause I done did a lot of shit to a lot of motherfuckers, and guess what I said? Eat that shit. Bitch, who gonna do me something? I did a lot of shit that I said, damn, I shouldn't have did that. Should have chose better. I should have thought longer. I should have made a better decision. Either way, it was a choice I made, and my response was the response I gave, and I had to eat that shit. I had to learn from it. I had to grow from it. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep making mistakes, but I'm going to keep trying too. I'm going to keep on fucking trying. I'm going to keep on surviving. I'm going to keep on trying to spread a little sunshine every day in my little corner of the world. I'm going to keep believing that my purpose is my purpose and that love is the most powerful. And no matter how the fuck, no matter what the fuck I done been through, no matter where the fuck I end up, I don't think I'm supposed to stop like spreading love to people or stop trying to give people guidance or wisdom or knowledge or stop trying to be solid from other. I don't think I'm supposed to stop that shit. I think I'm just supposed to keep on doing it. And understand that not everybody gonna absorb that shit. Not everybody gonna appreciate that shit. And that's cool. But maybe these kids appreciate it. Maybe the people that I've been solid to, my friends, my family, maybe they appreciate it. And if they don't, maybe they will one day. And if they never do, then they never do. Like, I ain't doing it for that validation. I think I'm doing it because I feel like it's my purpose. I feel like I didn't survive the shit I survived and lived through and saw what I know, like, to be anybody else. I'm perfectly imperfect. I'm me. And I'm okay with that. And I hope the people that have conversations with me, that interact with me, that watch my podcast, I hope y'all okay with being you too. I hope that you find strength in your weaknesses and your strengths. I hope that every day you choose to make a choice to try to be better than you was yesterday. I hope that you can take accountability and reflect on yourself, your actions, where you've been, where you hope to go. I hope that you do take the time to each one teach one and uplift people in your community, in your neighborhood, in your home. I hope all of that. I hope that you're okay with yourself, with your flaws, with your flaws, with your beauties. You know what I'm saying? With your utmost, most valuable characteristic. I hope you're okay with everything that makes you the individual that you are. I hope that when you see where you made a mistake, you take the time to reflect, to readjust, and be better. I hope that instead of choosing hate or violence, that you try to choose peace and love. You know what I'm saying? I hope that instead of choosing frustration, you can choose understanding. I hope that instead of choosing, to terrorize, you choose to uplift. You know what I'm saying? That's what I truly hope, because I think if more people chose that shit, if more people took that time, we would make a lot more difference in the world around us, in our families, in our communities. And I can't make everybody. I'm gonna just keep running my mouth and keep trying. And hope that the people that I interact with and the way I interact with them makes them want to do the same motherfucking thing. But they say pass it along, pay it forward. That's all I can do. That's it. So that's all I'm trying to do. And I love y'all. And I thank y'all, the real fans. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been rocking with me for real. I fucks with those who fucks with me. I love y'all, darlings. And I will try to be posting more. It's just hard because I ain't trying to keep coming on here and cry. You know what I'm saying? And I also, it's some shit it ain't that I don't want to talk about it. It's like I'm tired of talking about it. Like I just want to focus on some other shit. I just want to try to figure out what's the next step. Because focusing on what's already done happened or whatever, like what's already done passed, what can't be changed, it don't seem to be doing nothing for me but making me sadness or angry. Like I want to just focus on the next thing. Like what's next? This shit already done happened. We already feel how we feel. We can't go backwards. Like let's focus on the next. Like let's do some next shit. You know, I don't know. That I appreciate y'all who understand that, you know what I'm saying? I've been going through something. It's taken me longer than it should have to post. I appreciate that although, but so y'all keep running the numbers up. Like, comment, subscribe. I think we hit 15,000 views. I have to check, but if we did, I'll make a special episode for 15,000 views. The Facebook's doing great. The Patreon's doing great. Y'all keep running the numbers up. I appreciate y'all. I was hoping that I'd have my podcast studio sometime this summer. So we're going to still keep that as the goal and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? As it come along, hopefully it come along. You know what I'm saying? We're going to put in the work to make sure it come along. But if it don't, y'all bear with me. We working on it, okay? I love y'all. Thank you, darling. Bye.